In today's breaking story, the US Senate just dropped an unprecedented bomb on RFK Jr. That's right, Donald Trump's administration continues to crumble. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump and his administration claim to be the most transparent ever, when in reality, they're just blatant about how disastrous they are. For one, it's plenty transparent how Donald Trump is setting the stage for an authoritarian power grab.
It's not going to be limited to just Los Angeles, that they would go, Donald Trump will try to go to other states by federalizing the National Guard.
Yes.
DC was next, Chicago, I believe San Francisco,
Yes.
Atlanta, Georgia. And here's the thing, as long as he can say that he needs these troops, not based on fact, but based on political whim, that is dangerous.
Absolutely.
And then the question becomes, and this is what I want people to think, what happens if he never withdraws the troops?
Right.
What happens if he keeps the troops here when we try to count the Electoral College vote and it doesn't go his party's way or his way? Right?
Yes.
So that's the kind of concerns. This is serious. I think we're playing for and fighting for not only for each individual city, but the country as a whole. What kind of country we want to live in. Extremely dangerous.
Trump and the Republicans supporting him also have been incredibly transparent about being on the side of Jeffrey Epstein.
This is all about the ego of the man who lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You guys think you work for Trump. You're obsessed with him. It's pathetic. Republicans are ruining this institution, Mr. Speaker, destroying this institution. Again, let me repeat, every single Republican on the Rules Committee voted against releasing the Epstein files. Every single one. I mean, we heard last night that all Republicans want full transparency, but that's just not true. Let me read you a quote from the top Republican in this country, President Donald J. Trump. This is what he says about the Epstein files, and I quote, "It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats and some stupid Republicans," end quote. And at a press availability just minutes ago, the president again said that this is all a hoax. Now, what do Republicans think of that? Donald Trump says this is all a hoax, and if you want to release the files, you're stupid. Now, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that the guy who once called Epstein a, quote, terrific guy, and who Epstein considered his, quote, closest friend, is not actually interested in getting to the truth.
That's right, the US Senate just dropped an unprecedented bomb on RFK Jr. Take a look at today's top story. More than 1,000 current and former employees of the Department of Health and Human Services are demanding Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. step down. The unprecedented letter cites Kennedy's ousting of CDC Director Susan Monterez, the resignations of 4 top leaders that followed, and his appointment of what they call political ideologues posing as scientific experts. The employees warn that Kennedy's actions are compromising the health of the nation. The group, known as Save HHS, says Kennedy ignored earlier pleas to protect public health staff after the August 8th shooting at CDC headquarters in Atlanta. Instead, Kennedy has doubled down, verbally attacking his own workforce while dismissing their concerns as political theater. And now the controversy is reaching Congress because a US senator is now stepping in, calling for RFK to resign.
The chaos, all of this chaos has been created under the leadership of RFK Jr., who's, of course, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, as everybody watching knows. There were over 1,000 HHS employees who have written a letter calling on him to resign. You opposed his confirmation, I should note, but you have not yet called on him to resign. Have you seen enough? Do you think he should resign?
Absolutely, he should resign. And he never should have been confirmed to begin with. He is utterly unqualified for this role. And in any normal Senate, he never would have gotten so much as a hearing. I mean, this is someone who throughout his public life has embraced just about every piece of quackery and pseudoscience that he's come across. He needs to step down. What he is doing at HHS is gross mismanagement that is putting this nation at risk. And the demolition of the CDC has lowered our nation's defenses against deadly disease outbreak and is putting lives at risk. Secretary Kennedy must resign.
I just want to know.
Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.